I was raised by the priests and religious of this diocese, and they very much formed my spirituality and my relationship with Jesus Christ. It awakened in my soul when I was around 12 years old. And that was the first time I actively started thinking about the priesthood of Jesus Christ.
For me, it's actually started in 4th grade. I used to play Mass a lot. I had a little missal, and I loved doing weddings.
As a family, we prayed the rosary together every evening. We went to church on Sunday. I attended Sunday school. My mother taught Sunday school.
The desire for the priesthood was already pretty strong when I arrived in the States. And the very fact that I was here alone, with no family, with no support system, kind of reminded me that the relationship with the Lord was so much the foundation, the strength, the support that I need.
I was really discerning, what does the Lord want me to do? I knew that if I wanted to be happy, I had to do what God wanted. I really felt the Lord saying, I want you to serve me as a priest.
The Lord calls each person differently. Our main thing is that our heart has to be disposed to listen to the voice of Christ, and that could take 5 or 10 years, and that can take a second, depending on what the Lord wants.
A priest is called to be an alter Christus, another Christ, and I always have to keep in mind that people approach a priest seeing Christ in him. And so my job is to be there for them, to give them that compassion, that mercy, that love.
Within a week, I helped with a proposal. I helped bury 2 infants. I helped celebrate a wedding. And all throughout the weeks, I was so emotionally drained, but realizing that somehow God had used me to be there for His people.
The priest is one of the only people on the planet, I feel, that can live an entire lifetime in one day. To go from a baptism, to anoint someone, to a wedding, to a funeral. And you're welcome in all those places because you're a priest of Jesus Christ.
Peer pressure is huge these days, and for a young man to feel that interest in the priesthood, a lot of the time they feel ashamed to even verbalize it because it's so countercultural. But if God put a desire in your heart, He put it there for a reason.
Be not afraid. Be not afraid. That's always how the enemy tries to get either people to sit on the fence with one leg in, one leg out of vocation, or to jump off the fence entirely. He plants seeds of doubt. That's always how the enemy works. Don't listen to those voices.
Take that risk. You don't need to be a priest on day 1. There's 7 years of preparation. So take a step forward and let the Lord lead.
If there is an interest, simply explore it. If it's God's will, it'll happen. If not, God at the end of the day only wanted to lead us to happiness.
A lot of times we ask God for a sign, but we don't have the eyes to see the sign He wants to give us. So one of the first things that we have to develop in our heart if we're thinking about the priesthood is, what is the Lord doing in my life right now? And through prayer and silence, how can I be more attuned to the way the Spirit is working in my life?
God has a plan, and His plans are always amazing. Sometimes we don't understand it, but if we keep saying yes to God's plans, He will take us to places we never even dreamed of.
In spite of some of the most difficult days I've ever had to face, I've never regretted saying yes to the Lord.
Every single morning I wake up, I know why I'm on this earth, and I have a reason to be here, and I know where I'm going. And that's a direct result of the priesthood of Jesus Christ.